I'm gonna play this deck. I just recorded a league for CFB. Was it? It was a really good league. Spoiler alert: I did not win every match, but there was a lot of good matches. Deck looked good. You're trying to cascade into that card and flip a bunch of permanents in play. So we'll see. I'm playing first. I'm up against Lurus. Kind of tempted to keep. Colony Garden lands, Dodge Inquisition. If they're playing Hammer Time, Fury's gonna be good. Only difference I had was a boat for the chariot because I couldn't get one. It felt great. Oh, the 6/5. I love that card. One of my favorite cards. I said, let's prepare so that we don't end up in Caracas. I had no particular place in mind, but apparently it's the capital of Venezuela. Yeah, Caracas. I don't know. That's how you call it in French, anyways. I'm not sure how you call it in English. Caracas. I don't know. I started saying Caracas that way, and it amuses me. Oh, lantern or Mel? Mel, probably. Does Mel even play Darkslate Shore? I think they do. Excellent draw. Just slightly drew it. This is why I watch the stream. Caracas pronunciation content. I know. Why else would you watch the stream? Let's be real. And sacking it now is bad because of discard spells, so let's just pass the turn. Pass? Opponent? What you got? Still don't really know what we're up against. We're up against a control deck, a mill deck. Looks like more and more like some kind of control deck rather than mill. Don't really want to cast Seasoned Pyro. I'd rather empty my hand first, honestly. Just hard cast these Furies if they're not doing anything, if they're playing some controller mid-range deck. Technically I should float, but I have a feeling it's gonna get countered anyways. That might be a like just grindy game where I hardcast stuff, get 2 cards of um,
Morning.
Yo, Emo NYC. The 3-year anniversary. Thank you so much for all the subs, all the prime subs. Prime subs, tier 1 subs, same thing to me. I love these non-tier 1 decks. Yeah, it's nice about modern, right? You've got the tier 1s and then once in a while you've got something that pops up that's kind of new. The Karn aspect is new anyway, the archetype's not new, but yeah, I get the same amount whether it's a prime sub or a real money sub. So make sure you use your prime subs. Even if it's not support me, support any of your favorite streamers. They're just so valuable to streamers. I say that. I'm not sure I use Lizazan or Amazon Prime sub every month. Bad if true. Alright, well, we got a counter out of Fury last turn, so just keep baiting their counter spells. This is definitely a matchup where this version over the Archon Emrakul version would definitely shine. You can just bait out a bunch of counters with cards you can cast. Did you know that over 20 million Prime Gaming subs go unclaimed each month? I mean, I'm not surprised. Are we counting like people was I mean, that's not even counting people with Amazon accounts, right? Like what I wonder what the proportion of people with an Amazon Prime account is. Can you imagine? I'd be so rich if proportionally none of these subs went to waste. I guess they would have to change if literally everyone took advantage of it. That would probably cost them a ton of money. All right, which one should I cast first? I guess Ardently. Yeah, of course. It's just people who've actively linked Amazon Prime to Twitch. Yeah. No, I mean, or else the number would be astronomical. Astronomical? Is that right? Huh. I guess they're trying. Let's do that one last because I think I want to cast Outburst. Was all that stuff on the stack. Alright, they conceded. I mean, I did hit the Karn. Gambit stream. That's not very gamblish. The fail rate was pretty much non-existent. Alright, Teferian Dispute, I guess, in this matchup. Karn's nice as a must counter. Got the Furies. Maybe a Chancellor. I think this deck would be very satisfying to play in paper. Orders immediately. What are you missing? If you order from Channel Fireball, don't forget to use code yellowhat. God, that emote is so that arrive emote. How do you even call that emote? The O emote, fish emote. You always use code yellowhat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been getting. I think past couple months I got 50 something dollars from people using the code. So what's that? 5% of their purchase, so times 20. That's pretty good, right? That means there's like $1,000. People order for $1,000 worth of cards was my code. So if that's you, anyone who's been doing that, really, really appreciate it. All right, this hand's kind of okay. I've got 2 lands. I can suspend against like a blue deck. It's actually not terrible to just suspend Glimpse on turn 2. And then ideally you want to try and set up the turn where Glimpse come off suspend. They have to counter it, and then ideally I'll have Outburst plus Dispute backup, but I'm guessing it's not gonna go as smoothly, you know. They're gonna hit me with a discard spell, something like that. We'll see. Right on time. Fresh up the top of my deck. Useless Chancellor. How do you use a Prime sub on mobile? Hayabusa says you can only do it on a desktop. I'm not sure. My mobile phone's kind of crap. I don't use it for much. That's not true. I use it a decent bit. Alright, let's see. So I think I want to go Glimpse here. So maybe get Stomping Ground? Yeah. My good old Stomping Grounds. Wait. Yes. This way I can... I guess maybe I could wave shift first since they missed a land drop. Huh. I'll play it a little slow. I think this is maybe just safer approach. Even though I could just go wave shifter into outburst potentially. I think this line plays maybe better if they draw a second land right away. Also, you can kind of miss 5 outbursts on 5. You can get a little unlucky. What does a red chancellor do? It's one of these, you know, the chancellors are the one where if you have them in your opening hand, they have an effect. And this one gives you a 1/1 red haste goblin. So it's like a free permanent basically. And it's also 7 mana 5/5. When it comes into play, you get X 1/1 goblins with haste, where X is the number of creatures you control. Oh wow, they have Chalice in their deck. Okay. You got me. Looks like they were sandbagging it too. Yeah, Karn kills Chalice, but for that I would need to resolve the Karn. Kind of getting wrecked here. Wow. Thought this game was close to unlosable. I guess I kind of blew it in some ways. I'm still okay. I can draw like Season Pyro. I can draw land plus Karn. Could just draw more Wave Sifters too. Karn, let's go. Alright, I'll take it. Wish I had that glimpse in hand right now. Should I even bother casting it? Putting in my graveyard? Not sure. Not sure there's an upside to casting it. Yeah, it's a good draw. We're gonna have to ferry too. They know about the disputes. But I guess might as well fight if you're them. And I guess I just have to plus here. Or do they have a force of negation? Control decks have not been playing force of negation lately. I now have to hope they don't have some kind of Planeswalker removal spell. What would that even be in blue-black? Card that people actually play. Can't think of one. If you leave it in exile, can you grab it with Karn? No, Karn's only for artifacts. But yeah, technically I would be face up in exile, I think. Alright, they can just snap Thoughtseize or snap Inquisition. I'm still in a decent spot though. The fairy wrecks them. I'm gonna cast the Season Pyro next turn. Alright, let's see. Do I care about my dispute or not? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna discard. Could discard dispute and forest, honestly. Might do that. Alright, well, in this case... Okay, hit Omnath plus Karn. Can I generate that extra mana? What can I get in my sideboard? Just get Coding, Chariot. I could go again. Let's go again. What's the worst that could happen? Wait, how many glimpses do I even have left in my deck? I have one glimpse. Yeah, you can take Agent, that's why there's only 3 in the main deck. I mean, I feel like I could just take Chariot like here and like win almost 100% of the time. Probably don't need to gamble, honestly. Alright, I'll just take Chariot. Why not? I get extra to shuffle my graveyard. I was thinking about just getting in explosives. Just play it for free and have an extra permanent. Alright, that was easy. Alright, let's see. What do we keep here? Does bottom Triumph? No companion. I don't understand. I'm so confused right now. Alright, I think I should get Steam Vents. And this can get Temple Garden or Triumph. Mirror, no, there's no Ketria Triumph in this list. Could be a mirror, but what did we say? Steam Vents. In case that was Season Pyro. Wave Sister, easily the coolest card in the deck. Look at it, it's literally it's literally the Adam's favorite emote. God, I hate that emote. It's so heinous. It's so heinous. It's kind of great. They usually grow on me, these emotes that I don't like at first. Could be Waffle's deck, right? Might be the good old Waffle special. Don't at me, Kaputski. If you care about your mod chip, don't add me with that emote. I tread carefully. Alright, we jamming or Bolt, Unholy Heat, Snap, Archmage Charm.
Came for the meme, stayed for the Geo.
What's up, the Eddie G? Thanks for the resub. Every time I see your name, it makes me think of Andy G. He's Magic player from Michigan. NDG.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Play or pass? I think I should maybe just play something. Just play on Omnath, sure. Better use of my mana, right? Omnath, next turn I can maybe outburst plus sack the clue token. Maybe if I pass, they tap out. But they might tap out anyways for something else. Hey Mark. I saw him. We went, and there's that Mexican place that's so good that they go to in Dearborn. But yeah, have you talked to him at all recently? Seems like he's doing really good. Alright, now I would be jamming into cryptic commands. Not a huge fan of that, so I'm just gonna pass. Yeah. His wife is super nice. And their kid seems really sweet too. Yeah, no, I know. Liz says that. She's like, how is Andy G, you know, kind of the most settled down and stuff out of Yeah, I guess that worked out nicely, right? Sequence that pretty well. Now they need to have double counter spell. Or else I just get to untap Omnath plus Karn. Oh, I'm curious. Let's watch that clip after this. After they counter my glimpse.
How does pros deal with negative comments on Reddit? They read them all and then they go to their bed and then they cry. And then they go talk to their mom and they'll be like, Mom, those kids bully me again. Then your mom is gonna be like, it's okay,
Beware
baby.
the bite of frost.
You are handsome in my eyes. How does pros deal with negative comments on Reddit?
All true. Can confirm. Oh wait, I don't go on Reddit. I thought that's what his answers was gonna be, that he just doesn't go on Reddit. But that was better. Just cry ourselves.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
All right. Hopefully, this is good enough. Am I gonna need the extra mana? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna get Relic, right? If I get Relic, they can just bolt it or attack it plus Unholy Heat though. Could get a Charlotte Agent or a Chariot, a must counter. Because Relic like doesn't do anything, they get rid of Karn. Oh wait, they're playing Valakut, I just realized. Huh. Alright, I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do here. Next turn, I guess I'll just get a Charlotte Agent. Is this a power deck or a meme deck? I'm not sure, but it was good enough to win the challenge a couple of weeks ago. Et le Val d'Orange. Liquid metal. Problem is liquid metal is so bad if they have a lightning bolt. Basically trading my Karn for a lightning bolt. Magnus is much better because next turn, if they don't deal with Omnath, I get to go fetch Chancellor plus Charlos. Alright, well, they know about Charlos, but can they do anything about it? Can they afford to just not counter? Their thingy doesn't even have Death Touch yet, which is nice. And I still have a Karn activation if I want to. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have minus Karn, get Relic, and result Charlos in my second main. Maybe that was even better. Might be punting here. Might just be punting. Oh. Okay. Didn't necessarily expect that to resolve. Alright, let's put these triggers at the very end. And then I think the rest doesn't matter how you order them. Chancellor doesn't give haste to all your creatures, but I think I was getting lethal here. Alright, another blue deck. What did I board out last time? They do have Jace, Ice Fang. Fury's a bit better in this matchup than it was in last. Much better. Perhaps still have to board out the same stuff though. Yeah, I mean, I think I need the other cards more. Could try an Omnath. Omnath's not always easy to cast. The Glimpseless was Saheeli. Which Saheeli? Seems hard to protect your Saheeli and on tap with it, but I'm not sure which Saheeli you're talking about. Saheeli, right, cat plus glimpse. Sounds... I guess it makes sense. Wait. But then you can't play Oath, you can't play any of the cheap stuff. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's kind of the same idea, right? It's permanents that are kind of okay on their own and do stuff, and that you're okay flipping into. And then if you ever flip Saheeli plus cat, you win. Yeah, I could see it. Makes sense. I don't know if it's better or worse, but makes sense. You could build your deck like that and it'd be good. 6 mana divination. Flip Chancellor and cat and you win? Really? That's not that many tokens. I mean, unless you're flipping for like 9 permanents and then it doesn't really matter, you're almost never gonna lose, but it's gonna give you like 6 haste tokens if you're lucky, maybe early in the game. Alright, let's say go here. This way I can go end of turn outburst into Teferi. I don't think I have the right land actually. No, I can't. I guess I have outburst into outburst. That's pretty good too. Maybe I should wait. Let's see. Could get Roger and Triumph. I need something that makes white and red. I have Sacred Foundry, but I can't get it with Mystery and Forest. How are they gonna... No, I mean, they might have Deluge, right? Deluge or Fact or Fiction, something like that. I don't think I can just let let them off the hook and not do anything. Need to get red. Untap red, so Steam Vents or Stomping Ground. I'd rather have the extra blue, I think. Test of Talent. New meta. Ether Gust. Ether Gust kind of cool. Because you only have 3 glimpses and then you're done, so it's nice. Ether Gust. Kind of nice. So here it's kind of tricky. If I go for it and they have a counter, they get to untap and punish me. But if I don't go for it, honestly, my hand's not doing that much. I think I'm gonna say go and then sack a clue token this time. I think it's just way too likely to have another counter. Would have been much easier if I'd drawn a land here. Could have gone for Violent Outburst again. I don't think it would have been terrible. Oh man. They missed a land drop, so I think I should just discard to hand size. The question is, what do I discard to hand size? Seasoned Pyro is not super great. Plus chilling in my graveyard.
Not like this. Not like this.
Oh, really? Dawn these permanents back in. I don't want Outburst. Alright. I mean, they might have Spell Pierce or Fluster Storm or something. But I think I should go for it. Huh. Lots of tokens. Fury's kind of nice against Jace. Teferi obviously just nice period. Getting the tokens is nice too. May I get rid of Fury. And a Karn. I haven't gotten rid of lands, but I kind of wanted just as many 1/1s as possible. That was kind of a whiff though. Hey Jiggy Wiggy. Daily Quest. Is this the best deck in Modern? But yes, absolutely. Bien sûr. I actually didn't shuffle back. I have 1 glimpse left. Might as well go for it. Make them use their mana. I don't mind it. You know what I should have done though probably is fetch some red mana so I could suspend next turn. Really? They just don't even have a cryptic or anything? Let's see if they drew a counterspell of their Prismari command. Oh, it did. Damn. I can start attacking next turn though. Wait, I should attack this turn. 6 damage. That probably worth. They have lethal and 2-turn escape shift. How you shuffle was glance. Well, you can actually do it with Karn. Because there's elixir in the sideboards. Wonder how often that comes up. When I saw the elixir, I figured it was just for burn. But maybe it's also for these long games. Outburst is lethal. The fairy's lethal. Outburst in my top deck, yeah. Might be a bit better than Teferi. You know they didn't have a counter last turn, so they might not have a counter for... Too bad I don't have a glimpse left in my deck. It would have been a double threat. They would have had to counter the glimpse and the adverse probably. So I could have just played it pre-combat main phase. Alright, glad I attacked with the plants. Exactly lethal. Really no reason not to attack with the plants. Do you have another burn spell? At least if they have another burn spell, it means it's pretty tough for them to assemble land plus escape shift. Mr. Sari. What did I play last time we played against them? I forget. I want to say it was an Aluris companion though. Oh, is it Scales? It might have been Scales. Probably be a little slow, but you never know. Green White Hammer, no, I think they're playing hard in Scales. Oh no, yeah, I guess I'm not sure. Both decks play these cards. Could still be either, but I think I played against them the other day and it was hard in scale. I played against hard in Scales a few days ago. I think it was maybe Mr. Sari. Come on, land, please. Alright, I'll play Pyromancer first, hope I don't just get one shot. I might get one shot if they have Ravager, plus they can get the Ozolith. Probably is going off with free is just too bad, I think. Alright, let's see if I die. If I die, I die. Is Ravager just lethal here? No. I think like if you could get hardened Scales Wizards as Saga, then Ravager would maybe be lethal on this board. Hooded Gab. Just take it. Save every last permanent. When is that coming up? Next turn. Pretty cool draw. So can do a little fury trick here, get an extra permanent, and kill some stuff. Very nice. Then what do I want floating? Red, blue. Red maybe for pyro. Oh no, I guess I'm gonna pay. Yeah, I'll pay, why not? Oh, I should have let the first thingy resolve. I just wasted a mana. Oops. Punt. Doubled Karn. Force of Vigor, Foundation Breaker.
Easiest money of my life!
Really was. Really was. What are the cuts? Every card's really good against them. Can trim an Omnath. But Omnath bitches to everything. Could probably legit trim a card, honestly. Because I'm not sure it's fast enough to do anything. And you don't want hit 2. I guess we're trimming. Chancellor. Hey, Xenowan. Congrats on the challenge win. Are you French? For some reason I feel like you're French, but I'm not sure why. Of course he is. Nice. Bah, raconte alors. Tell us everything about this list. How long you have been playing it for? How good it is? The people want to know. How should I sideboard against white green hardened scales? I'm guessing that's not a matchup you've played a ton. Alright, I guess I'll just trim on Chancellors. I don't know what else to cut. Everything seems really important. Is trimming glimpse against non-blue that crazy? I think it's not worth the risk when you're playing 4 Season Pyro 4 Fury. But your logic makes sense. Close to a perfect hand. If this was like a land that made... Alright. What are we getting rid of? Not any of these. I think it's one of the 2 4s. Karn is good, but if they have a good board, they don't care that much, and Urza Saga doesn't really care about Karn. Karn? I mean, Karn might be too late. Omnath might just give me more board presence on turn 4. Also, Omnath pitches to... I'm actually gonna get rid of Karn, but maybe that's crazy. Omnath pitches to all my other cards. Force of Vigor and whatnot. Easy clap. Can I get the right land? I need Temple Garden again. I can't, oh no, never mind. Just any blue land does it. Any on-tap blue. I could even get Basic Island, I think. GL. Ça mec. Genzim says, I've been a victim of Xenowan's early designs on the modern French Discord where we host free leagues regularly. Alright, shout out to the modern French Discord channel. Could play Season Power first. Doesn't accomplish a ton. Because they can shoot down a token, like if they play a Ravager. Doesn't sound terrible, but I guess getting a card into play right away wins me the game. Spin the wheel. Alright. Fine. I think spinning the wheel's probably okay. I honestly don't know which one's better. I think it's kind of close. Alright, we got there. I believe that qualifies us getting there. Ah, you're right, I should have kept Karn. I would be able to play a Karn right now. I guess that's one of the reasons to keep Karn. Because if you glimpse into Omnath and get the mana, then oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Brutal, Savage, Wrecked. Oh, it's Cavern that doesn't make red though. Got cheated. Should I get the Saga or the Ozolith? I get the Saga.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Oh, they're done. Alright, spinning the wheel worked out. Wow, I'm speed running. I started a bit late. I was like, I hope I'll have time to at least finish the league. Because I have to finish not too late either. It's going to be probably a short stream. I mean, I'll definitely finish the league now, but... Oh, Sari. I didn't realize you were streaming. Yeah, that was brutal. That was just perfect hands. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Quote unquote sorry. Wait, did I not do my pre-game actions? Okay. I got scared for a second. So many pre-game actions. Wait, why did I not keep the Chancellor? Why did I not exile the Chancellor? Questionable. I have big plans for this Chancellor. Looks like they're good old blue-white control. So drawing an outburst would be pretty nice. But yeah, Mr. Sari MTG, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everyone. I don't know if I should get dual land in case I have a bunch of Field of Ruin. I guess people won't really play Field of Ruin and blue-white anymore. Because of Charm. Do I ever plan on trying out for the trophy? No, I don't think I'll ever compete in one of these trophy races. I feel like something would have to change drastically for me to want to compete. Just don't have the motivation. Not island instead of forest. Does it matter? That one's probably better. Got the pressure. Got the 20 turn clock. It's almost like a Ragavan. Mini Ragavan. The art's so good. They just want to be like their papa. Just as scary. I just play Ardent Plea now just to get the... A, make them have it. B, Cascade. C, do it before they cast it to Fairy. Or I could bait them, maybe. keeping on tapped. They're scared to move. If they play the fairy, I can Fury plus Glimpse. Yeah, I think that was actually bad. But at least I get the clock. I get the 9-turn clock. Went from a 20-turn clock to a 9-turn clock. Alright, that might have been my first mistake of the league. My first big mistake. They're kind of in a tough spot if I just say go. Okay, that was a great draw. Get red. Red white maybe? Hey Peace Brown, what's up? Pretty good spot now. They need to verdict, or else they die. I get to follow up with a Fury. They need to deal with my Fury. I have to draw a bunch of cards. I even get to hardcast Chancellor. Let's see. Let's see if they can turn the corner here. Still think I messed up casting that Ardent play. Chase, okay. Oh, Solitude is a thing, right? But I still have Fury. Do I bait the Solitude? Yeah. Plus now it's good that I drew that, because now if they don't have Solitude, I just get to hardcast Wave Tifter. And if they do have Solitude, I get to cast Fury. Alright, pressure is still on. That drew a decent card. Wait, they're scooping? Wow. Look at that Cascade, or I mean Exalted plus Fury. That value. Didn't expect them to scoop here. Maybe they're the top, I mean they knew the top of their deck, I guess. Maybe they're, it's just 4 lands or something. Alright, Dispute and Teferi. They might have Chalice of the Void. And they have Spreading Seas. I think I'm gonna trim the Chancellor, cut the Chancellors and some Furies. Something like that. Maybe Foundation Breaker is okay. Just a one of. Oh, underwhelming. Yeah, that token was really good, honestly. Well, it was fine. It was, I don't know about really good, but it's nice Chancellor. You use it and then you pitch it to Season Pyro. Fury's kind of good if you're in a bad spot in the first place. Or could trim a Nomnath. No, I know Karn deals with Chalice, but I wouldn't mind having more answers. But maybe that's not reasonable. The one card you can't ever cut is Omnath. Okay. I think this is a matchup where you can maybe cut it because you're boarding out Fury and not bringing Force of Vigor. Wow, this hand's the nuts again. It's like too good. Every card in my hand's so good. Do I even bother with like Suspend Glimpse on turn 1? Can trim a play. Oh yeah, trimming play sounds good. It's counters. But it's nice to be able to have like outbursts into play in some games, I think. Alright, now we can just chill. Didn't have spreading seas, that was kind of nice. I guess I had to ferry that spreading seas. I think I'm just going to do another sifter. I don't think I'm in too much of a rush. I guess I'll let them cast Archmage Charm now. And draw 2. That's not great. They're playing Breeding Pool. Not sure I expected Breeding Pool. I'll fight sometimes on card draw spells, but not here. I think I maybe let them up the hook a bit too easily by not going double spell here. I was worried they would have like counter, dispute, untap, play it to fairy, and then I'm kind of wrecked, but I think maybe I was playing a little scared. Alright, let's play Charlotte. It's a threat too. Just getting the 2-2 in play is pretty nice. I only have 1 glimpse left in my deck though, because I had to exile 1 to Gemstone Cavern. Alright, I'll let them have it, because they might have another counter. This way they kind of probably don't have a good use for 2 mana, whereas I get to use my mana to sack another clue, so just slowly getting ahead. Because they might have Ice Fang? No, they're not playing Snow Islands. Besides, they don't even have Solitude mana. So here I can go Omniaf. Or I can go just Evoke Wave Sifter, Sego is 4 mana up. I think I like being a little more threatening though. Make them have counters. I wish I had just gone for it on the 3rd turn. Now they're the ones kind of pulling ahead. I don't know why I played so safe. Oh well. Still not in a bad shape, but they're kind of curving out perfectly. It's getting a little scary. Yeah, Breeding Pool might be for Prismatic Ending. That was a draw. I just realized I haven't drawn another Cascade card. Get a Hardcast Wave Sifter. Could go to Fairy with double counter backup. They could have Shark Typhoon. Hardcast Wave Sifter or Teferi. If I play Teferi, I kind of have to back it up with double Dispute. Pretty all in play. And then they can untap and just have an ending maybe. But they probably board it out ending. Teferi can bounce agents. Oh yeah, good points. Didn't think about that. Alright, that makes the Teferi line like pretty good. Hopefully the splash is that just for Breeding Pool. They don't have like Veil of Summer or something. I think I should counter that. Now I can't recast the agent. Have I played a land? Yeah, it's my turn 6. Oh wait, that cavern, I haven't played a land. Do I keep dispute up or do I play wave sifter? What am I gonna want to dispute? I'm gonna want to dispute it to Teferi, right? Tab them out at least if they play Teferi. Chalice. Okay. That doesn't do anything. That's annoying. Not great, honestly. I'm not sure that's correct. I think it's fine, though. Nice. Alright. So, that was obviously amazing draw. Green, blue, red. Clutch. Still can't glimpse this turn. It's all pretty good. I can Karn get rid of the chalice. Can also get the 2-mana artifact and lock up the fairy. Killing the chalice right away seems kind of nice though. Season power now. Yeah. That's gonna discard Shardless Agent and land. I think Wave Sifter is better. Zemali's Glimpse. Yeah, okay. Bounce the token, value. Alright, that's match. Damn. Oh, Spirits. Spirits probably... maybe not that bad. I guess they don't have that many counters. Is that a hand? I can suspend Glimpse on turn 2. Play Pyro on turn 3. Seems kind of fine, right? It's not amazing, but I think it's functional. What do you think, Xenowan, against Spirits? Is this what do you keep? Spirit, oh no. How's the Shadow matchup? I was really close. I thought it would be tough, but felt like they drew well, and I made a few mistakes and got a little unlucky, and I was still kind of close. So red what? Does it matter? You haven't played the Shadow matchup? That's kind of funny. I mean, it seems like it shouldn't be great, right? Cheap threats, discard, drawn in the lock, spell pierce. But you have a decent, like, Season Power is kind of annoying for them, Omnath's kind of annoying for them. Like the 1/1 Goblin from Chancellor is kind of nice against Ragavan, even though they can kill it, obviously. Alright, Wave Sifter first, or Season Pyro first? It's gotta be Season Pyro. If I attack, they could have another Wanderer to like eat my token. Let's see, is Karn ever gonna be good? Kind of. Maybe I just lead with Karn next turn, get a Charlotte's Agent. Yeah, Wave Sifter seems a little slow. I don't think the 1 damage worth it. Running into another Wanderer would be bad. Missed out on 1 damage. Oh, I just realized he's playing green. The Doctor is playing green. Usually just plays blue-white, right? Mixing it up. Blue green. I'm guessing there's white cards in there as well. Call me crazy. I could be wrong. Okay, interesting. I was gonna play Karn. Now I'm not sure. Now I'm not so sure. They're both pretty good baits. Omnath might be better bait. I already have 2 Glimpse next turn. I can't play a third one anyways. I think I'll just play Omnath. Yo, homemade mayo. What's up? Hey, Dennis. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think that could have just said go to. Just outburst enough turn. Yeah, maybe that was loose. Because now they got to add pressure to the boards. But that was pretty loose. I'm just dead to a lord? I'm so dumb. What's wrong with me? Ah, so stupid. Wow. Oh well. Mistakes were made. Well, looks like I was dead anyways. Didn't even matter, just had it all. Wow. Just perfect hands. Cool. Kind of tilted though. Maybe not, maybe if I keep Outburst up, he can't just unload his hands. Ah, I'm so dumb. So freaking dumb. Alright, Karn's not super great in this matchup. Told you Maul opening hand kind of slow. Think you're dumb. Think my hand was perfectly fine. Oh, you're open. Yeah, why didn't you Maul? Why didn't you beat your opponent's perfect hands? Cause so stupid. You're literally so dumb if you think like I lost cause I didn't Maul. Told you. Told you. I don't even know why I engage with these comments. Guess it makes for good content. The fairy seems fine. Karn's kind of okay.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be
I think
serious.
Karn's all slow
That
for this
ball was
matchup.
on the line. Chalk flew up. It was clearly in.
So I can bring in Charlotte's Agent. I think Dispute might be okay, even though they have violent stuff. And I think he's gonna have Chalice. I think he likes Chalice in his sideboards. So maybe I should keep in Karns. Fury. I think Fury's probably good. Might be a little awkward against the 2-1. I guess maybe I'm just keeping all the cards. Board out. Maybe I just board out all the Chancellors, or most of them. I don't know, this feud might be bad. What about E? Yeah, I could just bring in the E. You could just keep like 2 or 3 Karn and bring in some of the artifacts. Oh, you can't bring in E's because of Cascade. I never even thought about that. I even mentioned it in my CFB videos. I was like, oh, you can board out Karn and bring the targets. Whoops. I'm gonna get ripped in the comments. I'm gonna get ripped apart in the comments. Cascade into explosives for 0. Oh man, that wonder is so obnoxious. I already have a good line. Get the Fairy Plus and Prey. But it's not great. So I need blue or white here. I could get like Sacred Foundry. Steam Vents maybe is better. I think the Varus Plus is kind of good actually, because they have to bring it down to 3, so they have to play spirits on their turn, and then they have to have a spirit on my turn to pump the Wanderer. I guess if it's a Lord, they don't really have to. Yeah. I kind of don't like playing against Dr. Queller and spirits. It's not that fun to play against spirit. I mean, it's kind of fun in a way because it's hard to navigate and it's interesting, but spirit's definitely super frustrating to play against because it's like, I guess it's like pretty high variance deck. And sometimes they have the nuts and you can't do anything, and then sometimes they're just like a bad limited deck. Not really, but the gap's made not that big, but yeah, losing to spirits feels losing to like getting all your spells countered while dying. Okay, second one. Yeah, I think I just lost. I guess I could draw a Fury. I mean, this dispute would have been better as almost anything. I'm thinking about casting Pyromancer. Try to draw into Fury. I guess this Teferi's not doing much, right? I could use it to bounce something. Yeah, let's start with that. I think I should have played my land first. Because now if they play Rattle Chains, If they put a spirit in play, I could outburst and then they have to sack both wanderers. I messed up again. Well, this sucks. Just punting away the last match. Yeah, I'm such an idiot. I guess Fury's still really good here. Discard land and Karn, I guess. Huh, correct. This matchup doesn't even seem that bad, honestly. Feels like he's had it all, and I'm still like, feel like I'm not that far away from being able to maneuver. I even had Forge Tender for Fury. Yeah. Literal it all. What can you do? Alright, I guess I'll just say go. He even has Cavern of Souls for like Spell Queller. Damn. God, that dispute's so bad. I guess Chancellor would have done nothing. Having an extra Shardless, but I guess I can't do that if I have Karn in my deck. Maybe he'll break, right? Only one spirit. Oh, never mind, he hit perfect. Perfect again. Spell Queller and a Lord. No big deal. Alright, I need... No, there's nothing I can draw. Actually, maybe Fury. Fury plus Cascade. No, there's Forge Tender. Alright, good games. Fun police. Trophy police. I think I should bring in I think maybe Artifacting is better than Dispute. Foundation Breaker. Because he could have Chalice, and it's just the Vial draws are pretty brutal. If I'd had Foundation Breaker again instead of Dispute this game, Dispute's just super optimistic. Yeah. There have been 2 Foundation Breakers and then just maybe keep in a Chancellor, have more red cards for Fury.